Cairo, Egypt, 2003. Yes. That was the first time I ever saw Jon Stewart on something called a television. We didn't have Comedy Central there, and YouTube was not even invented. But every Arab home had CNN. You see, after the first Iraq war, CNN functioned as an early warning system to know where America would strike us next. And it was CNN when I first saw Jon Stewart. It was the once-a-week global edition of The Daily Show. And honestly, I didn't really understand his jokes. For someone like me living in the Middle East, I didn't understand who are Democrats, what is a Republican, and why is he so pissed at Fox News? But because of Jon, I became aware of political satire and American messed up politics. I had a dream to have a similar show in Egypt. But at that time, it was almost impossible. We had a president for 30 years, and in the Middle East, that is a very short first term. But Cairo, Egypt, 2011, the Arab Spring happened, and we had an opportunity. I made a couple of YouTube videos channeling a very cheap knockoff version of The Daily Show, and it went viral. And before I knew it, I was on television with a very small show. On that day, I left medicine, and because of that decision, many more patients are alive today. People in Egypt loved the show. Authority, not so much. And then during my show, there was a warrant for my arrest. I was interrogated for 6 hours. And they asked me, straight up, does Jon Stewart sponsor you? And I said, that's ridiculous. Everybody knows he's a cheap so he keeps Emmys in a box behind the door. I went on his show in 2012. And after the show, I told him, I'm going to make you a promise. I'm going to create the biggest political satire show in the Middle East, with the first ever show with live audience, and I would love you to come. And he made me a promise. He's like, I will come. I had the most popular show in the Middle East. But there were also riots in the streets. There were tear gas. We had to smell it in every day when we were doing the show in the theater. And even the State Department issued a warning telling Americans not to go to Egypt. But you came. You fulfilled your promise. 2 weeks after that, the military seized power from the Islamists. I called Jon. I said, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. The new authority is too popular, too loved. I'm scared people would turn against me and I would lose my popularity. So he said, well, you need to ask yourself, do you want to do comedy or do you want to do something that would last forever? So I went all the way. I pushed the envelope. I spoke up. And as expected, my show was canceled. People turned against me. I faced lawsuits and defamation, and I had to escape from Egypt. So f*** you, Jon. Seriously, man. Thanks for nothing, buddy.
I don't know what happened.
I could have stayed and be a sellout, a very rich sellout. You had to be an inspiration. But I'm glad I'm here to tell you I love you, man. You all talk about his impact in America, but you don't understand the impact that he has outside of America. Even in my region, people learned about American politics from you, which I find it really pathetic. But it's like you don't understand the impact that you have on so many people all around the world. You are the source of everything. You are the origin story of every one of us. I am forever grateful for CNN because they introduced me to you. Thank you, man.